Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Flawless Rage 2. I am Andrew, and welcome to another live stream of House Flipper 2. Tonight, I'm building something, and it's pretty damn good. So, what I'm going to do is get into that and see how we get on. Now, my son's been helping me complete the jobs and stuff, and the one that opened as a arcade, it says it's not an arcade no more. I've started on it, but I'm going to be finishing it probably tomorrow or something. But I wanted to show you how far I've got with it and do a little bit of work on it tonight and explain what it is. It is the Dirty Laundromat where we are. And I was expecting it just to be like a laundromat, you know, like the old one in the original Flipper with just a laundromat, but it's not. It comes with an arcade as well, so I guess while your washing's doing, you can go and play a few video games, get something to eat, that kind of thing. Well, it's different now. So you'll see what I've done. So this is the part that was the laundromat. This is going to be turned into something completely different. So it's going to be, you know, it's pretty good. We've got some work to do here, but if we walk through here, there is a stage. That's right. This I'm turning into a music thing. So you have live music, stuff like that. And tonight we're going to be completing. I've done a little bit of work. I've put some LEDs up and you know, or neons or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. I've done a backstage area as well. So you've got backstage here. Before you walk out, there's a curtain. Let's get rid of that because I don't think we're going to be needing that anymore. And yes, that's what it is. So yeah, now I've got a question. What I've got to do to this place, but I need to realise and really think about what colour I want to go for the ceiling. Do I just want to do it a standard white? It's all been patched up. All that old wood is gone. So we need to think about that. But before we do, I'm going to do this. I should also explain as well that this side of it is going to be a pub. Okay, so you can grab a drink while you're listening to the music. I'm going to leave them windows up there. They're staying. But the rest of it is going to be painted different, and it's going to be like a music venue, probably like a rock and roll metal place. So, yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So first and foremost, I'm going to do the flooring in here because it's in desperate fucking need of doing. And I'm going to start off by maybe using that wood. And let's go with that. And let's make it bigger. And I'll just put that all the way across the floor because there's going to be a wooden floor in here. Get plenty of them. So we can cover this floor and then get into it. So we'll start off here and I think we'll work our way this way near the stage. Fucking hell, that didn't go very far, did it? Right. So, yeah, I came up with that idea a little while ago. The theme park, what I've got, I am going to be doing that, but I'm not gonna build anything out of it. I'm going to restore it. It's still going to be basically a theme park. That'll probably be on another stream because we're going to be concentrating on this one tonight, and just see how we go and see how we get along, you know. But yeah, I came up with this idea, and I thought that'd be a really nice thing to do. We've also got to do work outside. There's a lot of work to do here, you know. I'm not saying it's going to be, you know, a quick, easy build. It's not, you know. It's going to be one of them builds that takes just a little bit of time, but the idea is very simple. So let's just see how we go. In any event, I hope you've had a good day today. bloody cold though. Really is fucking cold. So, you know, but that's the time of year. You can't complain. That's the time of year. The British always do that. Moan if it's too hot and or if it's too cold. It needs to be somewhere in the middle. And I quite like. I don't mind the cold weather, but I'm not a cold weather person. If you get what I mean. I like the warmth. There we go. So the flooring's down. It's starting to take shape, isn't it? Right. Okay. I guess it comes the time where we need to make that decision about this ceiling. If I paint it white, yeah, let's do it. Let's paint it white. There's going to be no actual lights going into the ceiling as well. It's just going to be, you know, it's just going to basically be, you know, a white ceiling. I'm not doing lights on the ceiling. The lighting is all going to come from either standing lights or it's going to be from other things, you know. But it's a bit of a ceiling to paint this one, but we'll soon get it done. And just chill. Right, so can I paint over the beams? No, you can't. Well, that's a bit of a cunt, isn't it? So before I go any further, should I replace those? Well, there's a chunk out of the fucking ceiling there, so yeah, I think we'll replace these and get rid of these beams. That way we can have it all in one ceiling. If not, it's going to look a little fucking weird. So just get rid of them. And then we just got to fill those in. I'm glad that we looked at that. I don't know if there's any more beams anywhere. I doubt it. Oh, hang on. Is that one there? Right, okay. Yeah, might replace that. I might replace that first, actually. There we go. That'll do for that, and then that'll flatten that back out. Right, let's get these filled in. Okay, why can't I do it? What's up there? I suppose it's all this shit, isn't it? That pipe shouldn't get in the way. Is there any more of them? Oh, fucking hell. I'm going to take them all out at once. All right, none in there. There's some in here. Get rid of them. And that way, if that's what was stopping us, which I believe it is, we'll have nothing to stop us anymore. Right, is that all of them? We'll see. We'll see. Right, okay. There we go. It was that what was stopping us. Do you know what? Let's go easy on this. Looks like we've got some more up there on where the staging is. We do. Right, let's get rid of them. And then we can, first things first, fill in that. And we could just bring that out. There we go. Now we've got a flat ceiling that we can just paint. Let's continue what we were doing. Right, okay. So this usually every year I do a Halloween stream of some kind. This year I won't be. However, I'm not going to leave you with nothing. Okay. I am going to be filming a Halloween video directly after I come off the stream tonight, and it'll be uploaded on Friday morning probably. So look out for it. It's going to be a wrestling one, but it's going to be quite cool. I've done a bit of work today, and that. So if you could give that a watch and see what you think of it, that'll be pretty damn awesome of you. Right, let's keep going with this. Right. Okay. These walls aren't staying purple, by the way, either. They're going to be either papered with the spider webs or just painted a straight black. Right. We have a border for the paint. I do hate big ceilings in this game. I wish they'd give you sort of like, a bigger fucking roller. Like an extremely stupid one that you can just do a massive ceiling, with, but, it's a simulator, so. Right, let's get this ceiling painted up. So yeah, remember Friday morning, there should be a Halloween video coming at your way. No stream this year. Can't be asked with it. It's too much work. I'm not gonna, stress myself out like I did before with doing streams, getting them ready and all that shit. So, but there is going to be something for you. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's see how it works out. As you see, this ceiling is near enough done. Just needs, just a little bit in the middle there. Not going to take long at all. And then we'll continue with doing what we got to do here. Lovely. Okay. It's very fucking white, isn't it? But there you go. That's how it's got to be. Right. Still got to do this bit over here. So we'll just fill that in. Oh, that can be painted or can't be painted? It can. Right. So it looks like there's a bit of separation there. Well, if I go this side, there you go. There we go. Just paint it up, get it done. Tuned in for a couple of minutes yesterday to Boston stream. He did a House Flipper stream yesterday. Very good job he did on it as well. Right, okay. So yeah, I decided what can I do with this place, and I just thought, well, there's a building attached to it, right? What can I do? And I thought, well, I haven't actually done like a anything to do with music yet, and also the Fred mission with the you know, Fred mission inspired it a little bit with the staging and everything, and I thought that's a really cool idea. But what if I to put my own spin on it? So that's exactly what I'm doing. Right, a little bit more painting to do on this. Very white ceiling. In a way, I don't know if I like it, but we're gonna go with it. You know, be better for the lighting as well, anyway. That's when we get that far. Car park's got to be done as well. There is work to be done. There's also bits of painting that you've missed to fucking fill in, Flawless. Right. Okay. What about that? Can that be anything be done to that? Is that a beam? No. Ah. Okay. There we go. I do need to get up there and paint that. Also, this little piece here needs doing as well, but I don't know if I can get a fucking ladder up there, you know? I think that might have just painted that for me. Has it? It must be, because that's where I filled in the brickwork, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's chuck a bit of paint on here. No, no, it ain't. It's this side, look. There we go. Paint it up. Done. Now we just got to figure out this bloody thing here. Oh, there you go. Done. Right, cool. Okay. Right, well, that's done with the white paint for now. So as you can see, it is starting to take shape. That don't look fucking painted to me. Do you know what? I'm going to quickly grab some more paint. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced on this one. It wasn't painted. I'm glad we checked it. There we go. Right. Okay, let's get this venue sorted out here. So, right. What I think I'm going to do is paint all of this black. Also, we're going to be building outside and stuff as well. We got I'm going to have a performers part. What I've done is I've still got these buildings joined together, but I haven't got the you know, I haven't sort of like done anything like, I don't even know what I'm fucking trying to say here. Right. I've got the buildings joined together though. But I wanted to do it so backstage area, and you can still go into the pub for a drink, you see. That's what I wanted to do. Right. Okay, let's paint this black as well. No, the ceiling through here is absolutely fine. I don't need to touch it. Okay. We'll do a little bit of black here. Actually, you know what? It's the wings. You never really see them, so let's just fucking paint it. We may as well. I don't know. Looking at that ceiling, it could do with a bit of a refurb, couldn't it? We'll just get some of the same tile, and we'll do it. Okay. Okay, so that's the basics done there. The rest of it on that side, I might do with some wallpaper or something. We do have some cameras up. This door needs doing as well. We've got a bit of fucking waste down here that I missed. How in the hell did I miss that? Right. Okay. Let me get some of these tiles. And I don't know. Well, I need two of them. I'll give two of them. And anything that needs removing, we can do. Right. It don't look like. It looks like it can just be covered over. So that's what I'll do. In a way, it would have been better to have these tiles through the other bit, wouldn't it? Thinking about it, but well, we can still do it. What do we think? How long would that take? I'll think about it and I might do it later off stream or something. We'll leave it as that for now. Right. In the chat, my bro, Mr. Boston Tea Party, is in. He says, hello, hello, my brother. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all good. Fantastic to see you. Right, let's get some wallpaper. And it's pretty self-explanatory what's going on with this. So make it bigger. I'm not doing too bad, bro. I'm not doing too bad at all. I'm doing okay. Right. I mean, this works being sort of like what we're building, basically a rock and roll metal club, you know, with a pub next door. Can't really go wrong with that. Right. Shit. Right. Okay. Don't worry. I haven't actually been back home long. I've just had to pop down to the supermarket, and I'm so glad I did. There was this chick in there, the tightest fucking leggings you've ever seen. Oh, mama. I was like, I only came down here to get some milk. I didn't know I was going to be looking at snacks as well. Right, okay. Shit, I wasn't meant to do that. There you go. That we can just cover. Easy as that. Let's just go there. What's going on there? Oh, that's the fucking top of it. Right, gotcha. Okay. I wonder what that was. Right. Okay, let's get into the stage. So yes, as previously mentioned, please don't forget that I've got a video coming out Friday for Halloween. It's going to be a wrestling one, but it's going to be a good one. So check it out, and you won't be disappointed. And I'm actually filming it, like I say, when I've done on here tonight. I'm filming it. Right. We'll take that brightness down a touch on that. Okay. There we go. We've got the light and there in. That light switch needs to be moved. We are going to have a switch, though, to turn all the lights on at once. Which I'm actually going to put back here. I'll buy that now. Yeah, I'll buy it now, and I'll probably rig it up later on. We'll just do one of them. Right. Okay. Now comes the fun part of the writing part. Or should we do outside first? You know what? Let's go and do outside first while it's still fucking daytime. Right. A bit of shit out here which needs to be cleared up. Let's do that first. A lot of this needs to be repaired because there's obviously going to be a car park. Right. Hoover. There we go. We'll hoover all that shit up. And then, well, we've got the daylight out here. We may as well, before it turns to fucking nighttime and you can't see fuck all. Yeah, this is a big job because all of this out here has got to be painted up as well. So, we've got some bumpers there, but is that part of that? Well, I'm going to run it anyway. Run it all the way along to about there. And we can repair that. And then, oh, this junk's got to be repaired. Come on, you fuck. Don't mess me around. Right. See, all that's got to be repaired. You know, all of this car parking area. Now, thankfully, where these tyre marks are, I'm actually just going to use that to paint. You know, so it's like already marked out for me there. So thanks, Frozen District. You did something helpful for once. Which I very much appreciate. Okay. Looking okay, actually. Over here needs needs a bit of a renovation. Right. There we go. That looks good. That's as sexy as a porn star, that one. Right, excellent. Now, I was going to have a talking point for tonight, but I thought, well, what's the point, you know? And basically, it was going to be about, you must have seen the videos. So, there's this group of idiots called Just Stop Oil. I've spoken about them before. And they're basically sort of like, you know, a environmental fucking group, you know, who, you know the kind, sort of like, oh, we must save the planet, the world is dying, all this bullshit, right? And they went and broke into an airport and apparently put all this stuff, this orange stuff, out of over a plane. Allegedly it was supposed to be Taylor Swift's plane, but it turned out in the end not to be, which is a shame because you know, some bad's got to happen to her. And I just was watching it and I just thought these lot are still about, you know. They are insanely fucking stupid. They are. I mean, seriously fucking, you know, they've got something wrong with them. Now, these are the group who sit in the middle of a fucking motorway, you know, protesting about things that don't matter. You know, protesting about things that, you know, don't. I understand the whole climate change thing. I get that, right? But it's sort of like, and I do believe it. I do believe climate change, but I don't think it's, you know, as at the level they say it is, you know? So, yeah, I'm not too sure what to make of that one. They should go on the German Autobahn where the max speed is allowed. I completely fucking agree with that. I do completely agree with that statement. You know, I mean, what is the point in fucking spraying this orange shit? And what is this orange shit they're spraying anyway? Do you have to really do that, game, when I'm trying to do a fucking white line? That looks horrible. Right. Okay. I'll do it my own way then. Brother, I think there's a lot of people who would agree with that. You know, they're just idiots. They really are. They're just attention seeking. You know, they really are. But putting this orange stuff over the air, over you know, an aeroplane and stuff. I'm just waiting for the meme, the Jet2 holiday meme, to come along because I guarantee there's going to fucking be one. But one thing I will say tonight is keep Jamaica in your prayers tonight because they have got one hell of a storm going on over there right now, like wind speeds of like 125 mile an hour, and you know it's pretty damn scary. And relatives that are over here, you know, who can't get in contact with their family. So spare a thought tonight in your prayers for Jamaica, and let's hope that they get over this and the devastation isn't too bad, you know. Yes, brother, I completely agree, yeah. They got it bad right now. They really do. Right, okay. I'm going to restore as you see, I'm restoring the pathway because I'd actually like to keep that. So do a little bit of a resto on that. There we go. Coming up all right, innit? Right, cool. Okay, next job. We'll go over to repair the other bit of the car park. This dead fucking tree is going to go. I'm going to cut this piece of grass. I'm going to have that as like a piece of foliage there, have something there. Because that basically is a good divider then between the pub car park and the music venue car park as well. But yeah, as I said, my night ain't over. I'm recording a video after this. Like I said, it is going to be wrestling, but it's a Halloween special. And I'm not doing. I normally do a stream, but this year I'm not. I just can't be asked this year. You know. We've got a window there, so we don't need this. So we get rid of these fucking plants. And we'll just cover it up with a wall. It won't really matter. Of course, there's a fucking hedge in the way. I wish people would tidy their bush up, seriously. Right. I'll do it if I... Fuck me. I'll do it to the... Oh, not bad, brother. I am going to do Christmas live streams this year. There's going to be two, though. I did like three or something last year, I think. I'm not sure. But there is going to be Christmas streams this year. I'm going to do those. And probably I mean, I haven't decided yet, but there's three games to choose from, which is wrestling, so WWE I might do, or I might do House Flipper, or I might do Train Sim. Boston says, Jesus Christ, I'm literally 3 weeks away from Mariah Carey. Every other freaking song, good Lord, last year went by far. Oh, God. Mariah fucking Carey. Well, yeah, that fucking song. I don't mind, but do we have to every fucking year? I get it. Christmas, Christmas time is that time of year where sort of like you can only play certain songs, but I mean, there's mad fuckers who are playing Christmas music now. I am now also starting to see Christmas ads on YouTube. One for Liz Earle, which I think is a fucking jewelry or something. I don't know. But I'm now starting to see that on YouTube. I saw it last night and I was like, you have got to be shitting me. But yeah, fucking crazy. There's people, at this time of year who can't afford that shit. Can't afford to think about Christmas. The economy's so fucked, they don't know if they're going to be able to. No matter buying presents, they don't know if they're going to be able to eat this Christmas. And one of those people is a family member of mine who can't afford anything, but in a way, it's their own fault. Those lamps need to be restored, need to be redone. Right. Let's get this done then. Oh, bro, fucking hell. Well, See, they only ever worry, any government only ever worries about, itself. They're all, I mean, every single fucking one's corrupt. Let's just get that off the table, you know. And they don't, at the end of the day, it's the people who vote them in to, the position that they're in, yet you don't really see anything for it. They get you know, in into power and then just do what the fuck they want, and you know and I think that's pretty damn fucking bad. I mean, the fucking UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is the biggest fucking squeaky little wanker that you'll ever fucking see in your life. I hate that I cannot stand that fucking bloke. I really can't. He's a dick. All they talk about over here is, I mean, all you ever hear over here is fucking Gaza and Hamas and all that shit, and then you hear, about all the rest of the crap, and it's just like, what the fuck, And there's the biggest part of me that is sort of like, I just don't fucking care, And I mean that with all respect. I don't fucking care. I'm not a dick. I'm not an arsehole. I'm just being fucking real, Exactly, bro. Yeah. It always is. It always is. Fucking, it's ridiculous. The amount of shit they put on the fucking, on the news and stuff. That's why when I made that TV studio, I called my news channel Doom News, because it's literally all it is. Every single fucking day. Doom and gloom. That's literally all it is. There's never, never a good story to talk about. Never anything good that hits the news. It's always fucking, depressing shit. And what for, Then again, I guess I've got to do something to grab the public's attention, right? But there's a lot of people who just don't fucking care. Are they that desperate for something to fucking talk about that they need to do it every fucking day? That's like Good Morning Britain. Yes, I still put that shit on in the mornings. They always go on about it, and it's just fucking depressing. It really is. Honestly, I can't wait. When most kids are at school, they're on half-term holidays this week. But when my kids are at school, I can't fucking wait for the second I go, I get them up for their breakfast. Because, then they're going to turn the TV over to watch their programs, what they want, on in the mornings. And then you ain't got to hear it. But, well, in actual fact, you do still hear it, because there's a kids' TV show, a kids' news channel called News Round. That's been on for fucking years. That was on when I was a kid. And they still sort of like, talk about it then. But they try and do it in sort of like an upbeat way kind of thing. I mean, they can't really talk about people dying in an upbeat way, There's nothing upbeat about that shit. But, there's, there's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. But I don't fucking care at the end of the day. And that might be horrible of me to say. I might be the biggest evil bastard in the world for saying that, but I really don't give a shit. At the end of the day, we hear about it all the fucking time. Literally change the fucking channel. Talk about something else. Why can't there be an interesting news story like, I don't know, the woman with the smoothest fucking shaved vagina or something? I'd watch that. I'd record that. Why can't there be anything interesting? The biggest problems they don't talk about. The biggest problems in the world they don't talk about. I mean, like people basically being able to survive. You know, what the latest government plans are to do about this. I'll tell you myself what the latest government plans are to do about anything. Fuck all. That's just the truth of it. That is just how it is. I'm not a political person and I don't really like to talk politics, but you know, there's some things which you look at and you think, really, motherfucker? You know, hang on a minute. That could work actually, couldn't it? As a car parking divider. That actually does work. Right, I'm going to use this then. Fuck it. I'll put a little bit more on that one. That works quite well actually. I did a thing, guys. Way. Okay, what else we got? How much more we got to put onto this? I'm just being very fucking careful that I don't. Oh, see? I'm just being very careful that I don't fuck up. And what happens? I've got some more of them over here. I don't need to get any more, do I? Let me grab that, grab one of them, go onto that square, and it's fixed like it never happened. Right, let's hoover up these, whatever the hell it is. Lovely. Get all this hoovered up. Why I have to use a vacuum cleaner and not a yard broom, I'll never know, but we'll go with it. So at least we've got some stuff done tonight, you know, on here. I've been wanting to do this today, but I've just been doing a bit of recording work and stuff today. I did come on here for sort of like an hour this morning, I think, but that was really fucking early in the morning when I couldn't sleep. So I just thought, oh, bollocks to it. I'm just going to... Do I hoover that? I do hoover that. I'm going to just go on House Flipper for a bit. This. It's coming along. Let's get these weeds out of the way. We don't want them. I did put a new sign up there. The lights on the outside here, I'm probably going to keep. But yeah, let's go back inside. So I could do that, right? Okay. I think what I'm going to do is start putting the decoration up, the right hand side of things. I know what I want. It's just a case of finding the bastard. I think it's here. Yep. And I want to change the colour. That could work. Okay. Lovely. There were too many bigger caps, but I missed the A. Fucking hell, I missed the A. It's not a problem. We'll shufty that over. And we'll buy an A and chuck it in there. I can't spell tonight. That's what happens when you don't get enough fucking sleep. Right, there we go. There we go. I'll straighten it up in a minute. I don't know. That could work, actually. I'm going to go with it. Right. I want some lighting on that. Where's my LED strips? Right. And I want them in RGB. The brightness is going to go up a bit. Only to about not, well, I don't know. Maybe a bit less than that. That'd be about 82. And I want the purest fucking red I can find. And then we're going to start there and go across. And then do the repeat under here, which is going to be the same length. Let's see if we can squeeze one down here. Yeah, that would be awesome, that would, yeah. I suppose you just have to do it in fucking, in strips and shit, bro. Right? Okay, so we've got some stuff going on there. I might just put some fucking neons down the side, if I'm honest, as well. Just put different coloured ones down there. Do another red. Shit. Bollocks, cunt face, and everything else in between. Right. What should we go for next? We could do a green. Not a bright green, though. That's quite a dull green. I wonder how that'll show up. Nah, fuck it. We'll give it a go. We'll get a bit of purple going in there. It's just to fill space, really, but, you know, having a few extra lights on stage ain't going to hurt nothing, is it? We do have the light in there, so that's cool. Right. Well, it's getting nighttime, so I think I should wire up all of these lights to this very switch and then turn it on and see what it looks like, yeah? Okay. which is easier said than fucking done with these LEDs. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Come on, there we go. Another one down there. And it'll even go for the ones at the side as well. Right. Okay. See if we can look that way while we flip the switch. Oh, fuck, yes. We should have wired the stage lights in as well, but I'll put those on. Wow. What are your thoughts on that then? That shows up really well. I'm actually surprised it actually came out that good. I mean, technically, we could always go into the lights, couldn't we? And can't remember where the fuck they are now. I think they're in here. No, they're not. Cheers, brother. I appreciate that. We could put some cars outside. That'd be quite fun. Let's do it. Let's go put some cars outside. Right. So, we'll have a van. Not in that shitty colour either. Let's do it in a blue. Fuck me, you can't see this very well, can you? Right. Okay, so someone's turned up in a van. A car? Yeah, we could do a car next to it. Right, get rid of this shit. It's quite dark over here, isn't it? Fuck. Right, we need to sort that out ASAP. Lamppost. Some of these lights are out as well. Turn on. I mean, fair enough, but they do need to be lit up a bit better than that. Okay. It's working the fuck out, this is. There's got to be lights and stuff out here as well. But that looks fucking awesome. I am really, really happy with that. So I think the rest of it should be the... Should I paint it black or should it be spider webs? I mean, it'll set it apart. It'll break it up, wouldn't it? So maybe it should be the spider webs, I think. And we could just get a couple of them. There we go. I'm going to put one big long black blind up there as well. I'll end up calling this the fucking 666 Club or something. Right. That looks fucking banging. That looks amazing. Right. Okay. Lovely. I am so happy with how this is working the fuck out. I'm going to show my wife this in the morning, right? She's in bed now, bless her, but she's not very well. She's got a pretty bad cold. And I'm going to show her this in the morning. I know she's going to fucking go absolutely batshit crazy for it. This is her style. Anything that's, you know, anything that's like that, you know. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's having a bit of a time with it. Just she can't just can't fucking sleep, you know. But she's doing all right. My main concern with it is her numbers for her diabetes, but she's been keeping a very fucking close eye on them, testing more often as you're supposed to do anyway. When you get ill with that, and she's good. Her numbers are staying, you know, respectful, you know. So yeah. Oh, bro. I thought I know you usually have the phlegm issue, but fuck. When I saw that, I saw that yesterday. It's the time of year for it, though. Horrible fucking weather. People fucking, you know, getting ill left, right, and fucking center. Yeah. I need to just repair that piece there of the staging. There we go. Okay, that's special. That actually looks really fucking awesome. We ain't even fucking done though. Oh no, we're nowhere near done because we've still got to go through here because here is going to be a pub, and then of course you've got your backstage area here, and then out here I'm going to build. If I can get all the way back to the fence, which I can, I'm going to maybe build like a little. Well, maybe extend this so the performers have got like a place to drink, a private place to drink outside, you know. Get rid of all of this shit now, and then I ain't got to worry about it later, innit? Right, cool, cool. A big tree, I might keep that. We've got to fill that in. I have in here, some of the light is actually bleeding into here, which is really, I'm totally fine with it. Um, I might just sort of like, you know, give this a lick of paint of something, put some kind of flooring down, and then it can have monitors in here, a mixing board, that kind of thing. You know, there's our wall. We can actually fill that in right now while we're here. I really should be ending because I've got to film a fucking video here, but I'm having too much fun doing this build. And you can't copy that shit. Right, okay. That's not an issue. I'll just, yeah, in that case, I'll just paint the bastard. Don't bother me. Right. I'll tell you what does bother me, these fucking plants. They're worse than that goddamn Venus flytrap. I mean, here we've got these fucking work lights that don't fucking work, so they can go. Right. I'll extend that as well. I'll probably put like a fence or something up here just to stop people going down the side there. That needs to be hoovered. I know people call them vacuum cleaners, but over here people call them vacuum cleaners, but I've always called them a hoover. Just where I'm from is fucking Norfolk for you. Turn on. Why is there a fucking flipper switch there? Okay, well that can go. I'll use it. I'll put it in here, where the other one is. Actually, I'll put it on that wall. There we go. And I'll wire that to some outside lights or something. I'll tell you, by the time I've done this fucking place. Oh shit me up. They certainly got a fucking door. Right, okay. We'll change that real quick. There, now it's got a door again. Yeah, this be fucking lagging, I guarantee. I even did custom steps as well. I mean, come on. So just for the instruments and stuff on stage, you know, how long have I been streaming? I need to check this out. 1 hour 8. Do you know what? I'll go for a few more minutes. So I'm going to go into Windows. I'll make it sound like I'm on a fucking computer. Yes, I'm going to go into Windows. I'm going to go to MS-DOS, and then I'm going to get you know. No. I'm going to go into Windows, and I'm going to go onto Google, and I'm going to load up Pornhub, and then because little Billy has to have a wank, I'm going to fucking have to confirm my age. Ridiculous. Okay, put one up here, and I'll just do it. That window is sitting a lot lower, and I missed a little bit there, so it isn't too bad. Right. Put that up there. That'll do. And then when everything's, when the band strikes up, it's all good. Backstage, it could do with some pictures. Now, I did find a couple of pictures on here. That'd be pretty cool to have up. And I just hope I come to the right fucking bit for them. Yeah, I did. They're right here. The Hex Girls. I'm going to put that up. And there is another Hex Girls poster near it as well, so I'm going to chuck that up on the wall as well. There we go. Gives it a little bit of character there as well, because obviously you can see they're a band, so, you know. So that's pretty much the actual, apart from putting the instruments on stage, which I'll do later on, that's pretty much that build, you know, that side of it nearly done. Now all I've got to do is turn this fucking thing into a pub. So that is going to be interesting. I'll do that wall. We don't want any foxes or raccoons getting in overnight. Going in and taking a shit on the stage. Right, okay. Them windows are staying, I like them. All of that block that was here, why I made it bigger, all that thing that was here, which was a toilet and everything, and this had its fucking toilet and stuff, I just knocked all that down and just reconfigured it to make the backstage area. So yeah, this has got to be turned into a pub. And it isn't, obviously it isn't just that as well, because if you look on the outside as well, we've got to do the paintwork on out here, and we've also got to do the labeling up and the writing and everything. So it's gonna be a busy one, but I'll work on it, and hopefully by next stream, whenever the fuck that is, it'll be ready to go, and you'll be able to see it. Because hopefully I'll be working on the theme park by then. Because like I said, I'm not gonna knock that down. I'm gonna restore it. I have ideas for it. Okay, so I'm gonna call it at this point. Thank you very much for watching. This has been House Flipper 2. This has been getting this musical club ready. And just look how beautiful it looks. Do you know what? I'm going to end the stream inside here as well. So there you go. That is it for tonight. I do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Boston in the chat says thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming in, my brother from another mother. You are absolutely fucking amazing. All the best. Take good care of yourself. And say hi to Mama Boston for me. Now, okay. If you want other, House Flipper 2 content, then two places you can go on YouTube, and these are really, really useful, and if you don't go there, then there's something fucking wrong with you. First of all, cheers, bro. First of all, it's Boston Tea Party. Now, this man does House Flipper 2, incredible mansion builds. He is the king of the mansions, most certainly, and he, builds incredible stuff. He really, really does. But it isn't just House Flipper 2 he does. If you want to go on his channel and see him playing with his long fire hose in firefighting games, then you can go on there and check him out for that. He also has done Disney Dreamlight Valley, police car simulator, all that kind of fucking stuff. He is incredible. He is my brother from another mother. He is one hell of a streamer. So please go subscribe to his channel, show some love, show some likes, and drop him a sub. And also, another one you need to do, Pam's Game TV 2000, another very, very good friend of mine. She does incredible builds on House Flipper 2, smaller builds, but the detail she puts into them is second to none. She is the queen of the flipper. She really is. So please go and subscribe to Pam's Game TV 2000 right here on YouTube. Show some love, show some likes, and you won't be sorry. Boston in the chat says, thanks for the show. You are more than welcome, my brother. Thank you for coming in once again. And I'm going to go and leave it here, and I think I'm going to go and have a quick smoke, and then I'm going to a cigarette, not anything else, guys. And then I'm going to come back and film a video for you all to watch on Friday. So thank you all for watching. I will be back at some point. I don't know when it is. It could be another night this week. It could be the weekend. It could be next week. Whenever I feel like it, I will be back. But thank you once again. This has been Andrew from Flawless Rage 2. This is House Flipper 2. And thank you for watching. Take care, every single person out there. Stay safe, and God bless you all. Thank you so much. Cheers. Bye.